Señores, qué placer, tenemos a un legendario coach de boxeo, a Freddie Roach, que está preparando a Manny Pacquiao para su pelea de agosto contra Errol Spence Jr. My friends, we are here with a legendary trainer coach, Freddie Roach, who is preparing once more Manny Pacquiao for his big fight against Errol Spence Jr. in August. Freddie, 42 years old for Manny. Freddie, what is the how he can be so relevant at this age?
You know, I've always told him once his work ethic goes away and once he stops working hard, I said, we'll call it a day. But his work ethic is great. He trains his ass off every day and he works really hard. He knows what he does best, and that's not play basketball. He boxes best, and he's a very, very good fighter. And I was very proud of him to pick Errol Spence as an opponent because he's always told me, I want to fight the best. I want to beat the best. And I said, well, you picked the right guy this time. Errol Spence is a tough guy. I said, we got to fight a very, very tactical fight, a very smart fight. And he's doing very well in sparring sessions so far. And on the mitts, he's in good shape, but we still have about 4 weeks to go. And I can't wait for this fight. It's the first real good fight out there, the two best fighters in the division.
I was there for the fight against Keith Thurman. I was in awe when I saw Manny beating him. What it means for Manny, for you, to beat Errol Spence?
To beat Errol Spence is going to be a big plus for Manny. You know, he's well liked in his country, and I think he's going to run for president and so forth. And a win over Errol Spence will really help that come true. And you know, but I do want Manny. I think he has about 2 fights left in him, and I do want to see him defend his title when he's the president of the Philippines. I think that's a really good move, but I keep telling him that, but he just ignores me. He knows I'm not a politician, but he really likes the politics of it. And he's a real good person to his country. I mean, he wants to help all the people. I mean, he called the president of the United States last week to ask him if he gets more viruses for the infection of the world we live in right now. And he does so much for the people there, and he builds homes with his own money, and he's a great person. But the thing is, he's a better fighter. He's a great fighter, and we're going to show Errol Spence a new side of Manny Pacquiao.
It's been such a good story. Your union, your relationship with Manny is something for the ages. The first time that you saw Manny, did you envision the kind of boxer that he's become?
No, you know, I always say, people ask me, why did you build the gym? I say, you never know when the next Muhammad Ali's going to walk through your door, you know. And then, you know, Muhammad Ali came like a week later. It was really nice to have him in the gym. It was great. But then Manny Pacquiao walked in and says, I hear you're good on the mitts. I says, come on, let's go in the range and see. And after one round on the mitts, he said, we have a new trainer. And I said, this kid can fight. And then we ended up getting Ledwaba for our first title, 122-pound fight together, because Manny was the next available opponent. And so he fought the world champion. Everybody told me that my guy's going to get knocked out. I was trying to make a bet everywhere on Pacquiao, but no one would take the bet. The odds were too big. And but he won that fight by knockout, and you know, he's won 8 titles since then. And he's a really good guy to be around. He works really hard every day. And again, when he stops doing that, then I will tell him to retire. And we have a deal. We made that deal about 10 years ago, and it's still going. And you know, it's very unusual that people that have been together for 21 years that I haven't been fired yet, because I've been fired before. But you know, the trainer always gets blamed for a lot of stuff. And but Manny's he's a very good person, and we'll be together forever.
Do you imagine how your life would have been without money in your life?
Yeah, there'd be big difference. I'm sure I wouldn't have. I have a gym here that we have 4 rings and a lot of space, a lot of sparring partners. And I have a real big nice gym, and that's all thanks to Manny Pacquiao. Without Manny Pacquiao, I wouldn't be here. That's for sure.
But also, without you in his corner, what would have been of Manny Pacquiao when he came to the U.S. was a unknown.
Yes, nobody. No, he started on the East Coast and he traveled from New York all the way to Las Vegas, and Nevada, California, and everybody turned him down because he was too small. He was only 122 pounds back there. There wasn't much money in that division at that time, So I mean, Bob Arum turned him down. Everyone turned him down. And when I first caught punches with him, I said, "This kid's he's the first one to have speed and power. He put both. He's the first guy to put both of them together." And I said, "This kid can go a long way." And I was just telling the top ranked people how he's going to win the title fight with LeBaba. He says he's going to knock him out. And they laugh at me and says, "Manny, your fight is going to get knocked out." I said, "No," I said, I'm telling you, this guy's special. I said, "There's something about this guy that's not normal." I said, "He works his ass off and he can punch and he has speed." And they were all laughing at me, trying to make a bet and stuff like that. And then I get the last laugh that day, though. That was that was a good day for me.
Do you really believe, Freddie, that Keith Thurman is better than Errol Spence? Do you think that really Spence has lost a step after the accident?
I'm just bullshitting. No, they're both very tough guys. They're both good fighters, and that's what Manny wants. He wants to fight the best guys out there. That's what he's always told me. So now we're fighting the next best guy out there. And I know this guy's a good puncher. I know if you stay in the pocket with him too long, you will get hit. And I told Manny, you got to really use your legs in this fight because movement is very important. I said, if you go in the pocket and then exchange a combination, you better get out really quickly because he's going to hit you back, and he hits hard. So, I know what we're up against. I know it's a tough fight, but we're 100% ready for that fight. And with 4 weeks to go, we'll be even more ready.
Last question, Freddie. Is there will be another fight after this?
I definitely hope so. I would like to see Manny fight one more time after this because his work ethic is really great. But I just don't know who the best guy out there is. I mean, I would love to fight Mayweather one more time because, I mean, the first time it was close and Manny had a bad shoulder and wasn't 100%. And, Mayweather, he's fighting like YouTubers now or something like that.
Yeah.
Tell him to fight a real fight. Tell him to fight Pacquiao.
Freddie, it's been a pleasure for me in my professional career. Really, it's an honor to speak with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Thank you.
Thank you.